thought their guy, he started us out slow, either change up, slow breaking ball, and threw it for strikes consistently. And then we were in the hole most of the day, and then he elevated fastball, two-seam fastball, slider, basically just pitched.
Tough ninth inning, obviously. How will you dissect the end of that?
Oh, man, you're right. It was tough. You like to keep it 1-0 and give yourself a chance. Make them use their closer. And he got the 2 outs, and then we just, it just one, I think it was slider, fastball that got hit pretty hard and just didn't locate very well.
Brady Singer probably deserved better today.
You know what? And he battled like crazy because I think I looked up in the 5th inning and he was still 50-50 strike the ball, but he'd only given up the solo homer, and that's all he ended up giving up. I think that speaks a lot to his competitiveness.
Looked like Noel almost had 2 homers.
God, I thought, you know what? Both of them, and then he hit the ball to second right on the nose. So the hope is he don't try to do more because he's swinging the bat so well.
Looking at Diaz this whole season, has it been more mechanics or has it been more mindset and approach hit his struggles this season?
How about today? Today, and I don't know. I mean, how do you know? I haven't even talked to him about his mindset. He said he loves the pitch. He just left some pitches over the plate. I mean, he hit a guy to start it, then he left some pitches over the plate.
Brady, the final line, obviously good. The strike to ball ratio probably not where you wanted. Was this a day that you had the battle?
Oh yeah, no, definitely was a grind there. Yeah, just too many walks and getting behind in counts there, but just had to figure out a way to keep us in the game there.
How did you when it's going like that? How do you get through?
Yeah, I mean, just obviously try to get back in the count, but just try to make good contact pitches there. Obviously if you're getting behind the counts, pitch counts running up, so just being able to make good pitches, let them hit the ball on the ground.
Pitch-wise, what do you feel like you had working for you?
I think the sinker was pretty good. I was able to keep that away to the lefties there and use it sometimes in, but used the cutter a lot more today than I have, I feel like, in the past. So both those pitches I felt comfortable with throwing to the strike zone.
Did Wynn just jump on that sinker in the first inning?
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to get ahead there. Obviously trying to get strike one, and I just kind of jumped on it. I thought it was a pretty good pitch, but he put a good swing on it.
After getting all of that run support, first 3 starts, one of these games, is pitching in a game like today any different than when you have a 10-run lead?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, not really. I'm trying to keep us in the game there. Just trying to make good pitches and get us deep in the game too. I mean, we got 2 games today, two nines, so trying to get deep in the game and help the bullpen out.
You did give you guys a chance. Is that kind of the silver lining as you're walking off there in the 6th?
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like I stayed in the game there, but hitting's really, really hard. They competed like hell today, and that's all we can ask for.
You've seen a lot of the good defense from the dugout from that vantage point. Today you were on the mound and saw more defense.
Yeah, incredible. Ellie with the double play and what he did today, and TJ tracking the ball down in center field was huge for me as well. But yeah, defense all around was tremendous today.
What could you say, Chase Petty's making his debut tonight? Obviously, it's been a while since you made your debut. What are the emotions like for that? Do you have any message for him?
Yeah, relax. I mean, it's obviously really, really hard to have your debut, but also very exciting. Just go out there and it's another game. Just go out there and pitch like he's been pitching. Pitch like it's not your major league debut, I guess. Just enjoy the moment, soak it in, but go to work, and we got to win. Thanks, Justin.
Obviously, a tough debut for Petty. What kind of message you give to a young kid like that after a night like tonight?
Oh, man. I mean, he felt so bad. When he was coming off the mound, he was wearing it. He just couldn't get his fastball where he wanted it and paid heavily for it. I had mentioned before the game that his career's not going to be defined by tonight, and I believe that. Suter and Lyon really clutched up. We have a chance to win tomorrow. Those 2 guys will be a big part of us having a chance.
For Petty, could he have been overthrowing a little bit? Even
Sure.
2 more in?
Oh, sure. He looked like he was ready to run through the line when he came in the dugout before the game. So he'll learn. He's got, there's a lot to like there. He'll learn.
On the hitting side and just losing both into the doubleheader. Is there any secret to flushing a day like that?
We better, because we're coming back in about 12 hours. So, having good energy tomorrow will be important.
It seemed like he didn't have like that 11 pitch at bat that ended in the home run, that he didn't have a pitch to put somebody in the loop.
That's, that's, yes, I agree with that. He had a hard time. He got to 2 strikes, and everything was hard. And I'm sure he was amped up. It'll get better.
Ellie extended his hitting streak, Tito, one with a 2-foot hit and the other one with a single up the middle. Did you take him out just to give him some rest for tomorrow?
Yes. Yeah. He's played all but I think 3 innings. Anything we can give him will be good.
What have you seen from Ellie during the streak, the way he's approaching hitting?
I think, he's hit the ball the other way more often. On balls maybe where he's missing before, he's shortening up a little bit, hitting the ball the other way, staying through the middle. Because he's going to do damage. But in the meantime, when he gets on, he's so dangerous anyway. It's been really good.
It's not one of those things that he hasn't had those home runs and all that, but he's still contributing so much, and that's almost like a positive for him that he can do.
I think it's great. When he gets on base, he's a terror, and he'll hit his home runs. They'll probably come in bunches, but in the meantime, he's doing a good job. All right, guys. All right.
Obviously a tough one for you.
Yeah.
What'd you learn, though?
A lot. I mean, you gotta execute pitches with 2 strikes. Just a tough one. I know I'm better than how I performed tonight. Like I said, just gotta execute better with 2 strikes. That's where I struggled tonight. And guys are big leaguers; they're gonna hit the mistakes.
Jason, felt like just watching you before the game, and you bounced out of the dugout a little bit. Do you feel like you got almost too excited for the moment, or is this how you
No,
are?
yeah, no. You can look at me how I am once I get out of the dugout before every game. It's just how I get out there. I thought I controlled the emotion really well. I think, like I said, I just didn't execute pitches the way I wanted to, and that's where it hurt me tonight.
What was obviously not the result, but what was the whole experience like? Here?
It was amazing. It was a great feeling. Obviously, I wish the outcome was a little bit different. It's kind of hard to enjoy it to the full, of it. But it's just tough. But just happy, to get it out of the way. Only up from here. So just glad to get it over with, and glad to get back out there and just show what I can really do.
You mentioned the 2-strike thing with the pitch, with the 11 pitch at bat with the homer.
Oh, yeah.
At that point, what are you thinking?
Phenomenal at bat. It's just you just tipped the cap right there. I executed a lot of pitches there. That was the one at bat where I did execute quite a few strike to ball, 2-strike pitches, and he just fouled him off. He kept fighting, and he hammered the one that I just left over the plate. So it's just a really good at bat. Hats off to him. Just got to execute better, like I said.
1 or 2 things, Chase, you'll take from tonight moving forward that might help you become a better, stronger pitcher?
I'm going to go back, look at the video so I can get a really more in-depth look at everything, kind of just the mix-ups, the sequencing, and more of the location so I can see that a little bit better. But the biggest thing, like I said, I've said it a few times already, it's just that execution. These are big leaguers. They're going to hit the mistakes, and that's the biggest takeaway from tonight.
It seemed like Tito gave you, words of comfort out there in the hallway. What did it mean the whole day for a guy like Terry Francona to have your back, to support you the whole time?
That's really just that put the biggest smile on my face today, getting in, being able to see him, the greeting that he gave me. That really did put the biggest smile on my face. Feel bad for letting him down. Feel bad for the trust that he put into me, and not to be able to live up to that. But try to keep him in there for the win. Just wasn't able to do that tonight, and just be better next time.